This is Robert Benavides. I'm going to talk about 4 learning models for EDU 630, week 4. The 4 learning environments that we have talked about is traditional, face-to-face, web facilitated, blended, hybrid, online. Traditional, face-to-face, definition typically face-to-face is learning interaction that occurs in a physical location, such as a college campus or regular high school or elementary schools that I grew up with. The benefits of them include active learning, active participation of students and teachers, communication, recurrent activities, and schedules of advanced traditional education, according to SA Mania 2017. They also talk about the disadvantages: spoon feeding, favoritism, extracurricular activities, distort students, negative groups, and costly. We've all seen this growing up. I prefer traditional face-to-face. That's because I'm old school and that's how I learned. But I do know that nowadays, especially people my age and working, to get education, online is the way to go. What facilitated? Um, I've been doing this for a long time and I didn't even realize it. What it is you post stuff online, use the different sources of visual aids that are computer based. Um, you do the Army does a lot of web facilitated things. It saves time. Um, um, Benefits is that you can see certain things online, less paper. Disadvantage, it may not have enough of what you need. It all depends on how it is being presented. Blended hybrid, I like this one also, just because it's a mix of formal face-to-face and online. Um, and benefits, you get both online and traditional. Disadvantages, you can get too much of one or another. The blended learning university defines it as any form of educational program in which a student learns at least part through online learning with some element of student control over time, place, path, or pace. This article also talks about how someone can say it's blended learning, but it's more online than it is. Even though in their own definition it says part through online, but and then the other hand is it can be more face to face. So this one is can be confusing depending on what you want to try for the definition. Online basically is what it is. It's all the educational stuff online. Um, Benefits is students can do it anywhere, anytime. Um, Disadvantages: lack of communication, no face to face, and that's my big thing, especially because I'm traditionally an introvert, and I like seeing and being able to read people, see if I can approach the instructor, how to approach the instructor, how to approach students for help, who not to approach. You can't really tell by just writing. We learned that when if you ever been a supervisor and you review resumes. Resumes may be great, but personal skills and how they talk to people may not be so great. Traditional face-to-face. Most appropriate learners, all that can attend classrooms. Um, Types of programs and courses, all that I've seen, hands-on or not. Um, Types of instructional strategies more likely to be employed, interaction with all. Um, So what facilitated? All that you can do face to face really would be appropriate learners. Types of programs, all that can be done face to face really. Um, um, since it's not all online. What types of instructional strategies are most likely to be employed? Same ones as you use face to face. That's less than 30%. Blended learning, same as face to face, but one can do independent learning as well. Um, Types of programs, really all that you can do in a classroom for hands-on and learning. Instructional strategy, same as face to face. Communication, get people involved, interaction between all. Online, those that can be dedicated to do with little new supervision. I know the instructors will see it, just like those that are more disciplined and it's not even that. It's just the fact that you have the time to do it. You can weed out the different distractions. What type of instructional strategies are most likely to be employed? Um, Crawford and advice state interaction among course participants is a must. So an instructor has to make sure communication is there between all. What do I gravitate toward and why? Would this be appropriate for teaching contacts? Online, because I'm sure I won't have the time to do a face-to-face class. Same reason I'm doing online now. It's just this life thing and time. I'm 52. You know, maybe I'd stop the career sometime the next 5 years, retire at 20 years, and then, try to do online teaching. I'm not sure, at least not in my current job, that I could do it. Um, but, I would also like to, if I do it online, I was when I got my MBA, I was at a college class at once a week. That they had a video conference, and I like that. It's still not compared to online, but it was 1 hour a week, and if you missed it, you missed it. They recorded it, so you could see. And even if even if you were not there, you could at least get a feel from the instructors and the students that participated. Um, and these are my references. Thank you.